Hello Sinclair BIS faculty, I hope everyone is having a great summer. Within your SAM account, you'll notice that you now have access to a Office 2016 test section of our SAM content. Within this section, you'll have a project and a SAM path set up for each Office application. You'll notice that I just set them up for Module 1 of each application, but you do have access to all of the SAM 2016 content. So if you do want to explore other modules, you can simply create assignments off of that content via the Exams, Trainings, and Projects tab like you normally would. In this video, I do want to take you through some highlights of the updates that we've made within the 2016 platform. And we'll start by taking a look at the updates that we've made to the exam and training assignment types. So I'm going to go ahead and open up a SAM path and we'll take a look. And we'll start with a training. First, you can see that we have done some updates to the content player itself. The primary update being that all of our exam and training content is now in HTML5. So we've taken it out of Flash and now it's in HTML5. This will lead to a much better user experience for both you and your students. The content will load much more quickly, there's less chance of the content crashing, and our content is now more compatible again across all of the major browsers. As in 2013, the students have their 4 different tabs that they can work through for the training, starting with the intro. So here they'll have the intro window, they can read through, they can move the window around the page, and they'll have all of their different options for completing the task, being the ribbon, the shortcut menu, as well as the mouse. For any applicable tasks, there will also be the Mac hints. Next, we'll have the Observe window.
Click the column heading for column C.
With any of the narrated content, the students have the ability to speed up or slow down the narration. They can turn on the closed captions and as well as access the transcripts or mute the actual audio. And they can do the same with the
column
practice tab.
heading for column C.
And lastly, just like with the 2013 content, in Apply, the student is going to apply that method. An update that we've made in this area is we allow the student to use any of the methods that were described in the intro to complete the Apply tab. In the past, we'd force the students to use a particular method, but now we've updated the training content to allow the students to use any of those methods in order to complete the training task. And then we can move on to the next task by hitting the next arrow, or we could use the task list. You'll also notice that the student can go ahead and minimize the toolbar if they want to expand the real estate on the screen. Let's next take a look at the exam assignment type. As with the training, all of the exam content is loaded in HTML5. So again, the students will have a much more streamlined user experience. The students will have the task list over here on the left and again can move from task to task using the arrows or opening up their task list. They'll also be able to see how many attempts are remaining at the particular task. As with the training, I can minimize this window by hitting the minus sign just to expand my real estate. One major update that we have made to the exam content is we now allow the students to explore the ribbon. So as you can see, I can explore through the ribbon here at the top without being marked incorrect. The only time the student would be marked incorrect is if they go down a path that's in direct contrast to what the student should be doing. This lends itself to a more real-life experience, as most of us have to explore the ribbon from time to time to find the function that we're looking to complete. And it also will cut back on the sensitivity of SAM in terms of where the student is clicking on the page to complete a particular task. So as you can see, I can click around here in the page without being marked incorrect, and I can go through and actually select what I need to do here. The ability for the student to click around on the page and explore the ribbon is a function that you can control, so if you do want to be more restrictive in your setup, you certainly can. So let's go ahead and take a look at a project. So the 2016 projects have been revamped for the new content, but will follow a similar format. One addition that we have made is the addition of MAC hints. So these are included where applicable to help students who might be working on a MAC. We have also made updates to the feedback that the students received just to make it a little bit more clear to students what is wrong and how they can fix it in their next attempt. Thank you very much for taking the time to explore the 2016 content. If you do have questions at any time, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. We're happy to help, as well as hear any feedback that you may have over the changes that we've made.